Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Khris Wrestling Reviews here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share my videos, you guys, across all social media platforms. And so yeah, you guys, it will be very much appreciated. So I'm going to be doing my AEW Dynamite, Wednesday night Dynamite review. So Dynamite went off about an hour and 30 minutes ago, you guys. CM Punk versus Bobby Fish, you guys. It was one of my favorite matches on the card tonight, I have to say the least. I mean, the other ones, they were good and everything else, but at the same time, you guys, Bobby Fish was definitely doing his thing in this match. He was definitely showing why he belongs where he belongs, and not when he was in WWE, he didn't really show all the things that he basically are capable of doing. But his birthday was today, you guys, October the 27th. CM Punk had his birthday as well, which was on October the 26th. So you guys, they definitely had a lot of ring chemistry. Bobby Fish, he was definitely showing that he has some strong strikes, because every time, you guys, as you seen right there, where Bobby Fish lays in a knee strike onto CM Punk, and CM Punk ends up falling and holding his knee, and CM Punk was getting pretty much dazed, you guys. But even though Bobby Fish seems as if he's a heel character now, I hope he gets a title shot at the TNT title to build his character up even more. And you guys, I definitely like, this Bobby Fish right here. But as you can see, Bobby Fish ends up bridging out of CM Punk's pin fall, and then he raises up. CM Punk catches him on the shoulder and put him to sleep. So you guys, what are your thoughts and opinions about that match? And like I said, you guys, they were going for like strikes and DTS, and I mean, it was crazy, you guys. But I definitely did like that match, you guys, and I give that match a 5-star for CM Punk and Bobby Fish for putting on a great show here. And so you guys, after then, we end up seeing MJF coming out. He's always smack talking, of course, you guys, and he was fighting Bryce Del Novin or whatever. He was to fight him. It was just a guy that made an AEW debut. And so you guys, that's when you see MJF hits his finisher, of course, you guys, and pins with a pinky finger, just to show how great he is as a professional wrestler. And then, you guys, MJF gets on the microphone and talk about who he beat, and he was also saying on the microphone that he was just telling Bobby that he done already, laid out, his pops, which he calls things his pops. But then again, you guys, the light that goes off and comes back on, there's Sting behind Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky with the bat. And so you guys, we see right here where MJF, he was basically like walking back, you guys, as he's seeing what what happened, of course, you guys. So after then, you guys, we end up seeing right here where Scorpio Sky was, he was in the ring trying to attack people and all that good stuff, you guys. And so after then, we end up having a TNT Championship title match. It was Sammy Guevara versus Allego Ethan Page for the TNT title, you guys. Just some highlights of this match. So basically, Sammy did like an outside kick on the ground, and there was a body slam off the second rope, and then it was like a very powerful clothesline by Allego Ethan Page, and so Egan ends up trying to go for a pin, but then you guys, Sammy Guevara ends up reversing it and retaining his TNT championship belt. But like I said, congratulations to MJF. And yeah, you guys, as you can see right here, Scorpio Sky laying in punches. And then we seen right here where the inner circle ends up coming out, you guys, and basically Scorpio Sky and Allego Ethan Page have to have a match. It's gonna be a 5-on-5 match at AEW Full Gear. Those two teams fighting. Then we seen Serena Deeb, you guys, versus Hikaru Shida. They definitely also did put on a good match as well. I have to say this is one of my second favorites. And so Hikaru Shida, she really wanted to hit Serena Deeb, with an object, but she couldn't. And then we seen right here, you guys, where you guys, the match right here with Serena Deeb and Hikaru Shida is definitely, definitely amazing. You guys, throughout that whole match, I was trying to catch the whole match, you guys, but I was like, I don't want to waste anybody's time just by watching a review video or something and all that. But then again, you guys, of course, we've seen right here where Serena Deeb ends up hitting a maneuver onto Hikaru Shida. Hikaru Shida ends up picking up the victory by a roll-up pinfall. And then, you guys, we ended up getting to Dark Order number 10. And Dark Order number 10, you guys, he was getting ready to fight Jon Moxley to move on to the AEW World Title Eliminator Tournament. And so after then, you guys, we've seen Jon Moxley go in full force, at Dark Order number 10. He started stumping him out, and he threw him to the barricade, you guys. And you guys, it's really so much like with MJF that you can say things, but you really can't. And so, you guys, so after then, we end up seeing right here where Moxley ends up picking up the victory, like I said, and he just walks away. Moxley is a very talented professional wrestler, you guys. Don't get me wrong. As you seen right here, you guys, where Evil Uno is basically just staring and couldn't believe that he lost the match. I guess he was hoping to get a handshake or something. But yeah, you guys, what do you think, about AEW so far after me reviewing it and talking about it and giving my opinion on it? And so, you guys, we end up coming to to a segment, and that segment was by the Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, he basically came out, you guys, and saying how he defeated Malachi Black, and how Malachi Black thought that just pinning would actually fix it, which it doesn't. He told Art Anderson that he apologized for focusing on Hollywood more than the sport he loved to do, which is professional wrestling. And then, you guys, we've seen Andrade El Idolo come out, and I'm guessing that's his lawyer with him at every point. Then the lights ends up going off, you guys, as they were talking. And then we see Malachi Black, you guys. He's on the left-hand side. You can tell we have a hair shaved at and everything, you guys. And so, that was when we seen the little brawl go on between Cody and Andrade. And then we seen Pac ends up coming out, you guys. Saving Cody and saving Arn Anderson and all you guys. And like I said, it was definitely this was definitely a pretty good of a match too. Then, you guys, we end up seeing right here where Pac was shooting a little middle finger, you guys, because he was copying after Malachi Black. That's what Malachi Black does. Then, you guys, next week AEW World Title Eliminator Tournament, Bryan Danielson versus Eddie Kingston. Who do you have, you guys? I'm gonna have to go with Bryan Danielson on picking up that victory this Friday on Rampage. And then we got Seidel versus Dante Martin. I'm gonna have to say Dante Martin will win this Friday, but we're definitely gonna have to see and all that. Then you guys, we also got Dr. Britt Baker DMD versus Abaddon on Friday. And so with that, you guys, I mean, it's definitely going to be, you know, if Abaddon wins, she gets a title shot at Dr. Britt Baker DMD. Then you guys, we got Andrade El Idolo next. Cody Rhodes versus Andrade El Idolo next Wednesday at 8/7 Central. Then you guys, we got the round 1 of Jamie Hayter versus Anna Jay to see who's going to move on close and closer to the TBS championship belt. Then you guys, next Wednesday, we're going to see Orange Cassidy versus John Moxley. Moxley, I feel like he's going to put over Orange Cassidy, but like I said, we're going to definitely have to see about that one. Then you guys, we end up getting into the main event match. So here's the last but not least thing. We had the Dark Order versus the Elite. They were all dressed up in costumes, you guys. The Elite, they came out as, you know, the Ghostbusters and had the backpacks and all the stuff, the theme music and everything, you guys. And so as you seen that Dark Order was coming out, you got John Silver dressed like Bambi. You got you have Colt Cabana. He's over there dressed up as well. Like who was he? Colt Cabana was like Brandon Cutler with the spray. And so you got a match. It was definitely going on pretty good. You know, I was definitely, you know, intrigued to actually, you know, watch this. And so you guys, like I said, the elite group is a great professional wrestling group. Then we see the little horse thing or whatever, you guys run down to the ring. And then that's when the BTE trigger was all set off, you guys, onto the little deer head thing. And then it was Brandon Cutler that was under it after they done hit the BTE trigger onto him. And then in the marshmallow soup like thing, you guys, it was Hangman Adam Page getting ready to attack Matt Jackson. And Matt Jackson, you know, he was definitely he was definitely doing his thing with all these super kicks and everything, you guys. But John Silver ends up doing like a spinning slam type thing, you guys. But Hangman Adam Page come to save the Dark Order to pick up a victory over being the Elite. So guys, what are your thoughts and opinions of the show? 1 out of 10, I'm going to have to give this show a 7.9. Thank you guys for watching Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com, and I'll see you guys in my next video.